This $2 bill is worth thousands. Now I want to put a disclaimer in this video because a lot of people don't know that $2 bills are actually still being produced to this day, and also all of the bills that we show in this video are 100% genuine $2 bills that were produced by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. Now guys, if you have any $2 bills, make sure that you watch this video because we're going over some incredibly rare banknotes that are selling online for lots of money. So a lot of people will come to us and say, hey, I've got this really interesting red $2 bill. Well, you're in luck because that's what we're going over right here. So 1928 was the first year of issue for these small size paper money $2 bills. And that's what we have here. We have a 1928C. Now the big takeaway on this note is a few things, okay guys? First of all, conditions king. This one got a PMG 50. That means there's a few folds on this bill, but luckily it has an EPQ qualifier, which means exceptional paper quality. Just to let you know, that means don't tear your bill, don't poke a hole in it, don't get it stained. Anything that's going to make the quality of the paper less will take away the EPQ. Last time I'll say it, EPQ increases the value of your bill, so you want that. Also, don't fold your bill. The more folds, the less money your bill is worth. So why is this $2 bill legal tender note with a red seal and serial number so rare? Well, it's because this is what we call a mule note. Now, mule notes refer to a printing error or variety where the backplate number, which is right here, belongs to a different series than the face plate. So you've got printing plates, right? You've got the back plate and the front plate, and if the two plates don't go together, that's when you have a mule. So in this case, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing used an older back plate like 292 with a newer faceplate from a later series like 1928C. Why does this matter? Well, mule notes are collectible because they represent a relatively scarce production abnormality. This note sold for $1,080. Now here's something we may be more familiar with, just a regular Federal Reserve note with a green seal and serial numbers, but if you haven't noticed already, this is a star note. So what a star note is essentially it is a replacement note for a damaged or error bill. So a quality control manager is going to mark off some mistakes and they're going to reprint these bills with a star at the end of the serial number. Now what makes this $2 bill so cool and rare and valuable is a few things. First of all, there's not a single fold on this bill according to PCGS. So any banknote from the grade of 60 to 70 will not have a single fold on it whatsoever. Once you've identified that your bill has no fold on it, the next thing you want to be looking for is the centering. You can see that the centering of the margins all the way around this bill are a bit off. You know, the top margin and the right margin have more real estate than the bottom and left margins do. You can see it's clearly off center a bit. The more centered your bill is, the higher the grade is going to go, the more money you're going to make. More than likely, the number one factor as to why this bill sold for $1,680 is going to come down to that serial number. Not only is it a star note replacement, but it is a serial number 4. The more rare and scarce your serial number is, the more valuable it's going to be. This is a serial number 4, which means it is the fourth note produced on that specific sheet and print run. Just very, very valuable and rare. $1,680 it sold for. $1,860. So not a rare serial number, but it is a star note and it is a very high grade. So a lot of the $2 bills that you have are going to be from 1976. And listen, the cool thing is you can literally go to your local bank and get these things any day. What I would recommend doing is seeing if you can become friendly with a local bank teller and be like, hey, is there any way that you could order me some $2 bills from the Bureau of Engraving and Printing? That way you can get brand new pack fresh bills that you can search through and hunt for really rare serial numbers or any errors that are in the packs. If you find something rare and valuable, you want to get a hold of a rare currency expert. Do not go to a pawn shop. We would probably not recommend even going to a coin shop, but more so a currency expert that knows exactly what to do with your bill to maximize the value. It all really comes down to what you want to do with your bills, right? Some people want to maximize the value and maybe hold on to them for a little while others just want to quickly get rid of them and just get as much money as they possibly can. So because this bill graded so highly, only 1 point away from the perfect grade of 70, it was able to sell for $1,860. Now this next bill, once again, is a legal tender, genuine, red seal and serial number $2 bill from 1928 Series E. This is a star note. A star note for the legal tender notes are pretty rare and valuable. This one was graded by PMG at a 35 and it sold for $3,840. Now here's a pretty cool note. This one sold for $3,600. It's a 2003 $2 bill with a descending ladder serial number 9876543. 432. You can also have an ascending ladder. There's a bunch of really cool serial numbers that you should be keeping your eyes peeled for. This one was cut from a BP issued sheet. You can tell that because it starts with a 9 in the serial number. Still, surprisingly, someone was able to get a good amount of money for this bill. It sold for $3,600 bucks. $6,000. Now look at the centering on this bill. You can see the left margin is tiny compared to the right margin. That really does matter for the grade and the value. If this bill was more centered and just better eye appeal overall, it would have graded much higher and it would have sold for a lot more money than $6,000. The main reason why it sold for that much money is because of that rare serial number 2 on this bill. Guys, if you have anything like this, make sure to keep it safe, keep it secure, don't fold it, because you have a bill worth a lot of money. Make sure to get your free coin and currency ebook down below, guys. It goes over everything you need to know, and we will see you in the next one.